Find your comfortable seated position. 3 ohms. Press the palms together at heart center. Close your eyes, center yourself. Notice your starting point here. So just stop, let go of everything else you've been doing. Come to your center. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Standing deep breathing, bringing your feet together so the toes and the heels touch. Lift those toes maybe just to really activate your inner arches. Hug the outer ankles in and land your weight at the front of your heels. Relax your toes and maintain those active arches, hugging the legs together. Interlace your fingers, knuckles under your chin. Relax your shoulders, stretch your spine up. Focusing straight ahead at one point. Concentrate, meditate there. Swallow a couple of times if you need to. Good, and then exhale fully. And inhale, slowly stretch the elbows up towards the ceiling as high as possible. Making a ha sound in the base of your throat. Lift your rib cage, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Head back, open your mouth wide, ha. Elbows reach forward away from your chest to touch. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down until your chin is parallel to the floor. Reach your elbows up, push down through your legs, stretch up. Exhale, head up, head back, look back, open your mouth. Knuckles stay glued to the chin, elbows reach forward to touch. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale, head up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down. Take your time. Take all 6 counts. Meet your gaze. Well, you won't because we're not looking in the mirror. Stretch your spine up. Maybe you are. Exhale, head up, head back. Keep your spine straight here. Hips over the ankles. Activate your thighs, your hip muscles, elbows touch. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down. Inhale into the sides of the lungs, the back of the lungs, all the way up to the top and the front. Stretch up. Exhale, head up, head back. Press into the balls of your big toes. Activate the arches, weight in the heels, pull the belly in, elbows touch. Inhale, nice and slow. Shoulders relaxed, even though you're lifting the elbows. Face relaxed, feel that high speed air fill your lungs. Exhale, head up, head back. This is the contraction on the exhale. Flex your thighs, pull the belly in and up, chest up. Inhale, nice and slow. Take your time, all 6 counts. Lift your rib cage up, yeah, stretch through the waist. Exhale, head up, head back, mouth open wide. Squeeze the air out. If the elbows touch, press them. Last one, inhale. Deepest breath. Keep the weight in the heels, like press into the heels. Stretch the spine up right at the end. Inhale a little more till you feel a little dizzy. Good. Exhale, head up, head back, mouth open wide. Press all the air out. Get every last bit out. Elbows touch. And then that's it. Arms down. Take a few breaths here. Just rest. Weight in your heels. Notice where you are again. Notice your center point here. And we're going to do that again. So ground the feet, hug the legs, interlace the fingers. Relax your shoulders, stretch your spine up. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, slowly stretch the elbows up. So you're lifting through the sides of your waist. Push down through your legs. Create length through the waist. Fill your lungs all the way up. Exhale, head up, head back. Keep your spine straight. Keep your knuckles connected under the chin. Shoulders down, belly in, chest up, elbows touch. Good. Inhale, slowly bring your chin down. Nice and slow. Noticing each inhale, you're taking in more air than the previous. Stretch up. Exhale, head up, head back. Press into the heels, flex the thighs, pull the belly in and up. And each exhale, more than you did before. Inhale. Nice and slow. Listen to that ha sound, whispering sound in the base of your throat. Stretch up. Exhale, open your mouth wide, like you're fogging up a mirror in the sky. Shoulders down, elbows reach forward to touch. Inhale slowly, more than you think you can. Lifting that rib cage up, really stretching through the intercostal muscles. Stretch your spine up as you press into the heels. Full lungs. Exhale, head up, head back. Take your time. Good. Face is soft as you press the air out with your belly. Inhale, nice and slow. Good. Listening to those deep breaths. Stretch up. Exhale, head up. Trace a line across the ceiling with your eyes. You're looking for the wall behind you. Squeeze the legs, belly in, elbows touch. Inhale, slowly walk your eyes back across the ceiling until your chin is parallel to the floor. One long line of energy, heels to crown of head. Exhale, head up, head back. Nice. Deep breaths. Get it all out. And inhale, last breath, deepest breath. Press into the heels, strong legs. Stretch the spine up, lift the rib cage, open it wide here. Inhale a little more. And then exhale, head up, head back. Press it out. Elbows reach forward to touch. Press. And then that's it. Arms down, weight in the heels. Relax your face. Take a few breaths here. Come back to your center point. Next is Ardha Chandrasana with Padahastasana. Inhale, arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlace your fingers, release your pointer fingers, and cross your thumbs. Reach up, right and left several times. Right and left, right and left. Good. Stretching both sides of your body. Keep your feet grounded, the balls of those big toes, the weight in the heels. Good. And then come up and stop in the middle, aligning yourself. Weight in the heels, ground those feet, squeeze the legs. You've got one leg. Push down through the legs. Draw the low belly in and up as you press the hips forward. That's going to center your hips right over the ankles. Chest up, bring the upper body back just a bit to open your chest and your rib cage. If you can, squeeze those elbows to the ears and the heels of the hands together. Inhale, reach up, and then reach to the right, slowly exhaling. Keep your elbows straight, keep your legs straight. Breathe deeply here. Weight in the heels. Feel the stretch all over the left side of the body. Nice contraction on the right side. So you're pressing those right side ribs towards your right hip. Good. Feel your weight settle in the heels. Hips forward, glutes strong, and pull that low belly up and in. Heart lifts up nice and high. Chin up away from the chest, throat is open. If possible, arms, biceps to the ears, heels of the hands together here. Focus straight ahead at one point. Keep your breath steady. Square yourself up to the front wall. You might need to press your left hip forward, two hips in one line. Keep the weight in the heels. Right shoulder forward, open your chest. Good, and then come down and push your hips and reach. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle, center yourself, squeeze everything together, chest up, upper body back, biceps to ears, squeeze the hands, inhale, and then exhale, reach to the left. Elbows straight, legs straight. Push your hips continuously to the right as you push down into your legs. Feel that tremendous stretch all over the right side of your body. Contraction on the left, really pressing those left side ribs to the left hip. Weight in the heels, strong legs. Hips forward, but pull the belly in to keep landing the weight in the heels. Chest up, chin up, biceps to the ears, heels of hands together. Breath is steady. Eye gaze steady at 1 point. Square yourself up. Right hip forward if you need to. Keep your weight in the heels. Pull into the belly. Left shoulder forward. Open the heart. Push down through your legs. Push your hips to the right and stretch. Inhale, come up, stopping in the middle. Next is a back bend. Take a deep breath. Lift your chin. Bring your head back. Look back. Look for the floor behind you. Maybe first the wall, then the floor. Elbows straight, reach up, create a shelf for your head to rest on, touch the ceiling. Keep your arms strong, reach back, try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your spine backward from your tailbone to your head. Key here is create an even arc of the spine. Imagine that. Lift your chest up. Push into your heels to keep your chest up. Press your upper body back, arms back, look back. Breathe, fall back, and inhale, come up. Nice, stopping in the middle here. On your next exhale, take a forward fold, arms with your ears, bend your knees if you need to come down with a flat back. Fingers on the floor or palms flat. Hang your head, shake your head, and then walk it out here. So bend one knee, bend the other, moving in the hips, right and left. Right and left. Just try to get nice and comfortable and loose in your low back. You're taking deep breaths. Relax your head. There you go. Good. Relax your jaw. So if you lost your breath in that first back bend, it's been a while since we've done this. You might be feeling a little creaky. Okay. Padahastasana. Feet together, bend your knees a lot, reach back and scoop up your heels from behind so that your pinkies touch side by side. You're cupping your heels directly from the back, or you can reach up and grab your ankles and calves. Bring your elbows together behind your legs. So the idea is to try to get your elbows back on your calves. Keep your elbows there throughout this posture. Get a good grip wherever you've got it. Pull and draw into your low belly. Stretch your spine down. Press your belly on your thighs. You might need to bend your knees more, chest on your knees. Tuck your chin, lift your shoulders up away from your ears, and try to bring your face as close to your shins as possible. You might even touch your face on your shins. Keep pulling, deep breaths. Press your hips up to the ceiling and roll forward. Keep walking those elbows back on the calves. Breath is steady. Each exhale, press the abdomen into the thighs. Push your knees down and back, hips up, roll forward, eyes open. Try to touch your face on your legs below your knees. Inhale, arms up with your ears, lift your chest, come up with a flat back all the way to standing. And exhale, arms down, weight in the heels. Soft gaze straight ahead at 1 point. Notice your center point here. Just breathe. And we're going to do that again. So feet together still. Inhale, arms over your head sideways. Take the opposite clasp you did in the first set. Good. Squeeze the legs. Hips forward, belly in, chest up, upper body back. Squeeze the hands. Big inhale, reach up, like push your fingers to the ceiling, touch the ceiling, reach to the right. Elbows straight, legs straight. Push your hips to the left. So push down through your legs, really ground your feet, and yet push your hips and lift your chest up. Good. Gaze straight ahead at 1 point. Steady breath here. Left hip forward if you need to, always pulling into the belly and pressing into the heels. Right shoulder forward if you need to, opening your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down and push your hips and reach. Inhale, come up. Settle in here, get yourself aligned. And when you're ready, big inhale, reach up and then reach to the left. Elbows straight, legs straight. Push down through your legs, weight in the heels. Hips forward, belly in, chest up, chin up, arms back. Good. Feel that nice stretch all over the right side of the body here. Gaze straight ahead at one point and breathe. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Come down and push and reach. Good. Inhale, come up. Back bend, chin up. So really lift through the chin so you're not compressing your neck. Bring your head back. Now reach up, pull the upper body up so that your neck has a place to rest on your shoulders. Arms straight. Reach up, get them nice and strong and keep that length. Reach back to touch the wall behind you. Keep looking back. See if you can see the floor behind you. Push down through your legs mightily, like push into the heels and lift your chest up. Lift out of your low back. Make sure you're breathing here. A key alignment point, press your upper thigh bones back. That's going to help roll that pelvis forward. Look back, now fall back and squeeze your glutes to completely release into this back bend. Good, inhale, slowly come up. Get your bearings here. On your next exhale, forward fold. Fingertips or hands on the floor, shake your head, walk it out. Good, move those hips, shimmy, shimmy. Right and left, relax your head, relax your face. Deep breaths. And next, Padahastasana. Feet together, bend your knees a lot, reach back, grab your heels, your ankles, or your calves, whatever you can get where you can grab directly from the back so that you can get your elbows back on those calves. Don't try to overstretch this. If your elbows are out to the sides because you're trying to get your legs straight first, you can actually strain your low back. So bend your knees a little more if you need to, okay? Good, pull, draw your belly in, stretch your spine down, press your belly on your thighs, chest on your knees, tuck the chin. Now as you pull, lift your shoulders up and bring your face into your shins as close as possible. Focus on those exhales. Push the knees down and back. Keep the torso on the thighs, hips up, forward. Stretch your spine down as you pull. Roll forward, eyes open. Try to touch your face on your legs below your knees. You might get your legs a little straighter this time. Good. Inhale, arms with your ears. Slowly come up, lift your chest. Take your time, reach up, create space in the body. Exhale, arms down. Gaze straight ahead at one point. Breath is steady. All right, next is Utkatasana, woohoo! So step out so your feet are 6 inches apart, parallel to each other. Good. Arms up, parallel to the floor, 5 fingers together. Shoulders down, lift your sternum, activate your triceps. Push your fingers forward so you can really get those arms active. Big inhale. Exhale, draw your belly in, sit down in that little chair behind you, pushing the hips to the back wall. Settle your body weight into your heels. I like to really push through my heels. Draw your low belly up and in, take a deep breath, lift your chest and bring your upper body back. Keep the weight in the heels and resist the knees forward, like you're pushing your knees forward, but your weight stays in the heels. Good, separate the knees, 6 inches between the knees, the feet, the hands. Keep your breath steady. Chest up, chin up, lean back. Keep reaching forward and try to fall back. Inhale, come up, keep your arms there, keep breathing. Focus straight ahead at one point for balance. Rise up on your tiptoes as high as possible. Stretch your spine up as you relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, sit down on top of the tiptoes. So your upper body leans back and your spine is straight. Hips and head are leaning against an imaginary wall behind you. Lift the heels, press the ankles to the wall in front of you. Press your knees up to the ceiling. Shoulders down, chest up, arms parallel to the floor, sitting down in that chair. Inhale, come up. Lower your heels, keep breathing. Lift the heels a little bit. Bring your knees together. Squeeze in tight. Draw the low belly in, stretch your spine up and slowly sit down. Sliding down, that imaginary wall behind you. Slowly lower. Stretch your spine up. Pretend like you're creating space between every single vertebrae as you do this. You don't have to go all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward and draw the belly in so you can lean your upper body back. You have a straight spine vertical to the floor. Arms parallel to the thighs. Squeeze your knees. Take a deep breath. Slowly come up. Knees together. Push down through the legs. Lean back. Nice. And then separate the knees. Lower the heels. Feet together. Arms down. Breathe deeply. How you doing, John?
Good.
Yeah, it's not so bad. You can do it, and it's fine. Okay, so we'll see how you feel after the second set. Right foot steps out, 6 inches, feet parallel, 5 fingers together. Press your arms up majestically here. Shoulders down, chest up. Inhale, exhale, draw your belly in. Sit right down in that little chair. Hips back into the chair. Push into the heels. Push your hips to the back wall as you press the knees forward. Settle right in those heels. Keep it there. Exhaling, you're going to draw into the belly. On those inhales, keep your chest up. Shoulders soft. Focus on your breath. Your exhales will be really powerful here. Keep the weight in the heels as you sit down. Keep leaning back. Try to fall back and counterbalance, reaching forward. Inhale, come up. Woo! Focus straight ahead at one point. Rise up on the tiptoes. Push down through your legs. Draw the low belly in and stretch your spine up. Sit down on top of your tiptoes. Upper body leans back. Spine is straight. Hips and head touching that wall behind you. Push down through your legs and press your knees up. Good, good. Let that tailbone sink to the floor. Shoulders down. Hips eventually touch that chair. They won't go below the chair. Let your thighs shake here right at the end and smile. All right, inhale, come up. Lower your heels. Keep your arms up, breathing. Lift the heels a little bit. Bring your knees together, squeeze. Stretch your spine up and slowly sit down. Leaning back, sliding down that wall. Stretch your spine up. Create space between the vertebrae. Squeeze the knees together and forward. Upper body back. Now if your knees feel okay and you want to go for that motorcycle ride, go for it. Keep your knees together. You're using your thigh strength. And then balance. Squeeze the knees. Inhale, slowly come up. Leaning back. Good. And then lower the heels, feet together, arms down. Breathe. That was hard for me, and I just didn't even do it all the way. I'll be happy to get back to this. Okay, next is Eagle, Garudasana. Inhale, arms over your head sideways, palms together. Exhale, right elbow under the left. Cross the elbows, twist the forearms, cross the wrists, palms together, thumbs to the face. Pull your elbows down. Exhale, sit down in the chair, bounce your hips a couple times. Get yourselves a little warmed up in those hips. Now lean back. Press into the left heel, right leg up and over the left. Squeeze your legs together, twist them like ropes. Hook your toes underneath your calf muscles here, or point your toes towards your calves. Nice. Sit your hips back so your body weight is in that left heel. Pull the low belly in. Now pull your elbows down. Lift your chest up and lean back. Try to get a vertical spine. Knees to the right, upper body to the left, to align the ankles, knees, elbows, and wrists in one line. Sit down a little more. Good. Feet together. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left elbow. Twist the forearms, cross the wrists. Palms together, pull your elbows down. Sit down, bouncy bounce. Good. Press into the right heel, lean back. Lift the left leg up and over. Squeeze, twist, hook, point. Do what you gotta do. Good. So squeezing those legs, pull the low belly in, pull your elbows down, lift your chest and lean back, settling the weight in the heel. Look straight ahead at one point and breathe. So you're gonna bring the knees to the left a little, upper body to the right. Not everyone needs to do that. So just determine for yourself how that feels. Align the joints, pull the elbows down, chest up, sit down. Change, feet together. Inhale, arms overhead, right elbow under. Pull your elbows down, sit down. Lean back, ground the left foot, right leg up and over. Squeeze, twist, hook, point. Good. Sit back in your chair. Elbows down, belly in, chest up, lean back, knees to the right, upper body to the left. Now, if your foot is hooked under the calf, try relaxing that foot a little bit and press the right leg on top of the left, sliding the right foot closer to the heel. If you're losing your balance, lean back more. Pull your elbows down and sit down. Change, feet together. Inhale, left elbow under. Pull your elbows down, sit down. Lean back, left leg up and over. Squeeze, twist, hook, point. Keep your weight in the heel. Focus straight ahead with your gaze. Elbows down, chest up, lean back. Knees to the left, upper body to the right. Again, sliding that left foot closer to the right ankle, pressing the leg. And let's really bring in this squeezing. Press your left knee to the left, right knee to the right. Pull the belly in, lean back and sit down. Pull those elbows down. Change. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms down. If you like, have a sip of water. Break time. Cheers. We finally did it. I did turn on the furnace more.
Oh, good.
I'm feeling sweaty.
Yeah, it's starting.
Okay. Standing balancing series, or as Robert calls it, the heart and soul of the series. All right, so let's come the middle of our mats or wherever is comfortable for standing forehead to knee. Good. Press into that left foot. Wipe your hands on your hips if you need to. Lift the right leg up, knee bent, foot flex. Pull the low belly up and in. That's going to press your upper spine to the ceiling as you round down. Reach down, modify here if you need to. You can take this modification as well. Or all 10 fingers interlaced a couple of inches below your toes like John. Look straight ahead at one point. We usually look at our knees, but if you don't have the mirror, you're going to probably look at the front wall or somewhere that's about 2.5 feet away from the floor. So focus your gaze there. Push down through your leg. Ground all 4 corners of your foot and activate your thigh muscles. Your left glute, really squeeze it and pull up into the low belly, locking the knee. If you're steady here, inhale slowly, gently, lift the right leg up and kick out until your leg is parallel to the floor. The extended leg can be bent, okay? Your heel is in line with your hip, but the standing leg must remain locked, straight and strong. So if you don't have that, go back to the first step and keep trying. Kick your right heel forward from your hip towards the wall in front of you. Turn all 5 toes in towards your face. Keep the standing leg steady and you can bend the kicking leg. Try to straighten both legs. If today both legs straighten, then exhale, bend the elbows down towards the calf, bring your body down, front ribs curl in towards the pubic bone, elbows go down below the calf. Balance there. It looks like we've all stopped. All right, slowly come out. Feet together. Okay, left side. So press into the right foot. Wipe your hands, lift the left knee, pull the belly up and in, rounding down, keeping the lower belly really engaged, curling in. You can modify or all 10 fingers interlaced a couple of inches below your toes. Find your gazing point, we call it drishti in yoga. Focus like a laser beam. Ground the 4 corners of your foot, push down through all 4 sides of your leg, activating all the muscles. Squeeze the right glute, pull up into the low belly, lock your knee. If you've got this, inhale slowly, gently, lift the left leg up and kick out. Good, until your heel is in line with your hip. Again, this leg can be bent. Standing leg must be locked. Over time, you can straighten this leg, but don't sacrifice your standing leg to get this leg straight. Kick your heel out, turn your toes in. Good, and now try to straighten both legs. If both knees are locked, then pull, exhale, curl in. Use your belly, elbows down towards the calf. Elbows touch, elbows go below. Keep your toes turning in. Good, and press into the ball of that right toe. Slowly come out the opposite way you came in. Nice, and if you like to do that back bend, take it. Good, and then arms down, breathe. So this is the hour class, so we're doing one set from here on out. Next is standing bow, Dandayamana Dhanurasana. Right elbow up, palm faces up. Reach back behind you and grab your right ankle bone from the inside, 5 fingers together. Bring your knees together to start. Point your right toes, square the hips to the front. Press your left arm up. Left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, twisting the upper spine. Again, look straight ahead, about 3 feet up away from the floor. 1 point. This is where your energy goes. Inhale, chest up, reach up, charge forward, reach toward the front wall, reach toward that point you're looking at. Keep your arm up, good. Kick back and up into your right hand, pulling the right shoulder back. Good, push down and lock into that left knee, lift your chest up and keep bringing your body down, abdomen parallel to the floor. Keep kicking, keep reaching. It's a 50-50 action. Reach forward, left shoulder to your chin. Right shoulder back, eventually 2 shoulders in one line from the side. If you fall out, just get back in. Keep your arm up high. There you go, Genevieve. Nice. A little higher. Good, good. Bring your body down, kick back, lift your chest, go forward, reach, and change. Slowly come up out of the pose the way you came in. Feet together, arms down, and switch sides. Left elbow up, palm faces up, reach back, grab your ankle bone from the inside, knees together, point your left toes, square the hips, press the right arm up, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Lock your standing knee, find your gaze, find your drishti. Inhale, reach up, chest up, keep your chest up, charge forward, dun 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 dun. Reach forward like you're gonna touch the wall. Kick back and up into your left foot, pulling the left shoulder back. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop. Press down and root into the right leg, lock your knee. Keep your chest up as you bring your body down, developing that back bend. Reach forward, good, aim high, good. Eventually 2 shoulders in one line here. Breathe steadily. If you fall out, just get back in. Create that 50-50 action, kicking and reaching. As much as you kick, you reach. Body down, kick back, chest up, go and reach. And change, slowly come up. Arms down. Breathe. Settle your weight in your heels. Feel your heartbeat. Good, please step to the back of your mat for Tula Dandasana. Inhale, arms over your head sideways, palms together. Take your clasp here, reach up, create length in the body, right foot steps forward, weight in the right heel, point the left toes, left foot lifts off the floor. Lock both knees and square your hips. Inhale, reach up and come down as you exhale. Charge forward, arms, body, legs, head, eventually parallel to the floor. Chin away from your chest, look at the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Push down into the right leg, lock your knee, point your left toes, left hip forward and down, square the hips, hug the inner thighs, body down, lift your leg up, stretch, inhale, come up, step back, keep your arms up. Left foot steps forward, a big step, weight in the heel, point the right toes, right foot off the floor, lock the knees, square the hips, inhale, reach up and come down. Arms with your ears, arms, head, leg, eventually parallel to the floor. Push forward through your fingers, charge forward. Root into the standing leg, lock your knee, point your right toes, right hip down and forward. Push back through your right toes, create one long line of energy and stretch. Inhale, come up and arms down. Weight in the heels. Breath is steady through your nose. Come back to your center point, just breathe. Good. So we're gonna do the standing series a little differently so you can see us. We're just gonna step over the sides of our mats. You can turn sideways on your mat if that serves you. We just wanna make sure that you can see us. So you're gonna, wherever you are, you're gonna have those arms up and step out 3 or 4 feet. Arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in a little if you need to get the outer edges of your feet parallel to each other. Lock your knees, inhale, chest up, exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips, slowly come down. Reach out, grab your heels or the feet from the outside, tuck your fingers under your foot, all 5 fingers together and pull. If you're feeling a little tighter today, walk your hands forward, options, or you can walk your hands up behind the calves. The idea here is 2 main things. You want to try to get your legs straight and you want to get your spine straight. So if walking your hands forward helps you do that, then do so. Hug the outer ankles into each other. Good. Chin away from your chest, lift your shoulders away from your ears, and look at one point on the floor between your feet. Press your hips up. If you've got that grip and you can pull, maybe you can bend your elbows back to the outsides of your calves. Stretch your body down, hips up, roll forward, eyes open. Imagine one day touching your forehead to that point between your feet that you are gazing. Inhale, slowly come up, rise up, strong legs. Good, and then just step back, right foot to the left, arms overhead, arms down. Breathe. It's a little odd to do it differently for us. Not used to that, but we'll go with it. Next is triangle pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Right foot steps out, 4 feet, arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your right toes out to the right, so there's 2 heels in one line. Bend your right knee and sit down. And I like to bounce a little here. Inhaling up, exhaling down about 3 or 4 times, just to get warmed up here. And then sit down. Your knee is over your ankle, pressing the knee towards your pinky toe to keep that joint stable. Good. Spine is straight. Shoulders back. Press the upper arm bones back. Flip your palms. Sit down. Deep breath. Move your arms. Elbow inside the knee. Reach your fingertips towards that gap between the big and second toe. If it touches, just very light. Try not to touch the floor or put any weight in the fingers. Look up to the ceiling and bring your chin to your shoulder. Think one long line of energy from your left heel to the crown of your head. Now keep reaching for your toes and reach up to the ceiling. You're stretching your arms away from each other to open your chest. Create space in your chest. Press your body weight into your right heel. Sit your hips down and lift your chest up. Press into the outside edge of the left foot. Lock your left knee, left hip down and forward. Reach to touch the toes. Reach to touch the ceiling. Good. Change. Come on up. Turn the right foot to center, left foot to the left. 2 heels in one line. And then bounce a couple times if that's for you. You don't have to do this. I really like doing this. Good, and then sit down, knee over the ankle, press the knee to the left toe, stabilize the joint. Good, straighten the spine up. Good, press the upper arm bones back, flip the palms, sit down. Deep breath, move your arms. Left elbow inside the knee, reach for that gap between the toes. You might be lightly touching, no weight there. Look up to the ceiling, chin to the shoulder. Reach to touch the toes, reach to touch the ceiling. Create space in your chest. You're giving your lungs a lot of room, your heart a lot of room. This is to create a nice marriage between the heart and the lungs. Press your body weight into the left heel and sit down. Press into the outside edge of the right foot heel. Lock your knee, right hip down and forward. Keep breathing. Touch the toes, touch the ceiling. Good, change, come up. Turn your right foot back to center, right foot, wherever you are, step back, arms down, and breathe. Find one point straight ahead. Settle your weight in your heels. And check in. Standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Just press the palms together. Right foot steps out about 3 feet. It's a little shorter stance. Pick up the toes and pivot on your heels to the right or the left, whichever way works for you, okay? So if whatever direction I'm saying, depending on your home, I call out, it doesn't work, just do what you gotta do. 2 heels in one line, back foot turned in 45 degrees, and just gently nudge those left hips forward to get your hips lined up to the front of the room. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tuck your chin tightly to your chest. Look at your stomach and curl down. Front ribs to pubic bone, really crunching in there. Forehead to knees, so you might need to bend your knee to maintain the spinal alignment here, this forward bend of the spine and chin on the chest and knee to forehead. Some people can't touch their forehead on their knees, so that's okay. You can separate your hands if you need to for support and push your fingertips into the floor. What this does is going to help you tuck your chin in more and curl in. Press your body weight into the right heel to bring your right hip back, left hip forward, 2 hips in one line. Focus on your exhales. Keep that left knee locked. Good, and then inhale, arms with your ears, slowly come up, stay squared to the front. Once you're all the way up, then pick up the toes, pivot on the heels, all the way to the other side. 2 heels in one line, back foot turned in, nudge that right hip forward here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, look at your stomach. Try to keep your eyes open and curl down. Touch your forehead to your knee. You can bend your knee if you need to so that you can keep that nice engagement in the abdominal muscles. Good, and you can press your forehead into your knee. So feel that when you press your forehead into your knee, it activates your abdominal muscles. So don't worry about bending that knee. Push down and forward into the left heel, left hip back, right hip forward. Bring your forehead a little higher on the knee. Powerful exhales. Good. Inhale, slowly come up, arms with your ears. Straighten the front leg on the way up. Stay square. Good, and then pivot on the heels to center, right foot to the left. Arms down by your sides and breathe. Nice. Okay, coming back to the center of your mats for tree flowing into toe stand if toe stand is for you. Feet together. Ground your left foot. Reach down, grab your right foot with your left hand underneath. Heel to the groin, and you can use 2 hands if you need to. Good. Heel to the groin. Let your right knee fall down and back. Good. Lock your standing knee. Right hand up to the center of the chest, thumb to sternum. Good. And if you can balance without your foot slipping, left hand up. Good. So gently pressing the hips forward as you gently press the right knee down and back, depending on how your knees feel. Draw those low front ribs in. Shoulders relax back. Chin in slightly. Stretch your spine up. And change. Release. Reach down, grab the left foot. Bring the heel to the groin. Sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Left knee down and back. Lock your left knee. Left hand up. If you can balance without your foot slipping or losing your alignment, right hand up. Good. Hips forward, belly in, tucking those low front ribs in. Relax your shoulders, stretch your spine up, look straight ahead at one point and breathe. And change. Forgot to do toe stand. We're gonna skip it. All right, so inhale, arms over your head. And exhale, give yourself a little bow. Turn around and lie down on your backs. Taking a little rest here before we finish up our class. Good. Find one point to gaze at in the room so your eyes are softly open. Let your arms be by your sides and your palms face up. Your legs are close together, but let your feet fall open. Good. And we're going to come into parasympathetic nervous system, breathing into our bellies. On the inhales, just breathe into the belly. Let your abdomen lift. On the exhales, let it release. This is not a powerful breath. It's just You're not making a lot of noise. It's just very relaxing. Breathe deeply into your belly. Soft gaze. Notice what comes up for you. Again, you're checking into your center point here. Whatever arises, acknowledge it. This is where you get to know you. But try not to fixate or attach to it. Just let it flow on through. Next is Paschimottanasana, wind removing pose. Lift your right leg up, bend your knee, interlace your fingers on your shin. Draw your knee towards your right armpit, avoiding the rib cage as you hug that thigh back into the side ribs. Left leg straight, calf muscle on the floor. Flex your foot if you need to. Good. Chin in, look at your sternum. Bringing the neck flatter on the floor, thyroid compression. Shoulders even on the floor, relaxed, elbows into the sides. So you're holding and pulling in here while you breathe into your belly again, giving your ascending colon a nice massage. Deep belly breaths. Change, right leg down, left leg up, bend your knee, interlace your fingers on your shin, draw your knee into your armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Right leg straight, flex your foot if you need to keep the calf muscle on the floor. Otherwise, just relax your feet here. Chin in, look at your sternum, shoulders relaxed even, elbows into the sides. Hug that knee in and breathe into your belly, massaging the descending colon here. And change, arms and legs down. Both legs lift up. Grab your opposite elbows over your knees, couple of inches below your knees, or grab what you can, forearms, wrists. Bring your knees together and draw them into your chest. If your head was off the floor, bring your head back to your mat. Chin in, trying to get that neck flat. Good. Feet together side by side. Relax your feet. Good. And breathe into your belly. And you're going to slightly press those hips to the mat as you hug in. Keep breathing into your belly, getting into the transverse colon as well as the ascending and descending colon. Change. Arms and legs down. Take a deep belly breath here. Good. And then we're going to do our sit-ups, and I do them the gauche way. Feet together, flex your feet. Inhale, arms over your head, hook your thumbs. Exhale completely, hold the breath out. Sit up, flex the feet, push through the heels, grab the toes, forehead to the knees, elbows to the floor. So turn around and lie down on your bellies. John's gonna move his mat so you guys can see him. You wanna pull it back. Actually, I'm just gonna adjust the screen down. That's perfect. Good, there we go. John gets to be the model today. Good. Okay, so Cobra, Bhujangasana. Chin on the floor, hands underneath your shoulders, close to your chest. Fingers line up at the tops of your shoulders. Squeeze your legs together tight and press the tops of your feet on the mat. Your knees might lift off the mat. Cobra tail. Elbows to your side, shoulders back. Stretch your chin forward on the mat. Deep breath, lift your upper body up. Use your spine strength. Lift your chest until just your belly button touches the floor. If you can't get your chest up, press into your hands a little more. Hug the elbows into the sides, elbows towards the hips, shoulders back. Lift the sternum, lift the rib cage, chin up, look up, go up, breathe here. Hold it. And then slowly lower down. Change. Chin on the mat, arms by your sides, palms up, touch your toes, heels open, turn your head to the right. Breathe into this passive stretch of your neck. Breathe into your low back, your belly. Soft gaze at the edge of your mat. Next is Shalabhasana, locust. Chin to the mat. Arms by your sides, flip your palms under, tuck your toes, lift the body and bring your arms underneath your body until your pinkies touch side by side. Good, get the elbows under your body and lie down on your elbows. Unless you have injuries, then keep your arms by the sides. Relax your left leg. Your right leg is solid. Deep breath, right leg lift up. Lock your knee, point your toes. Pull your leg back like someone is trying to pull you back. Relax your left leg. Use your arms for leverage. Press into the hands, the shoulders, chin on the floor, and pull your leg back. Lift up. Slowly lower down. Relax the right leg, left leg solid, left leg lift up. Lock your knee, point your toes, pull your leg back. Keep your right leg relaxed. Press into the hands and the shoulders, chin on the floor. Pull your leg back and up. Good. Slowly lower down. Turn your head and mouth on your mat. Readjust your arms, elbows closer together. Walk your fingers closer to your knees. Squeeze your legs. Get that tight cobra tail. Activate the hip muscles. Deep breath on your exhale. Both legs lift up. Go for it. Powerful exhales. Every exhale, push forward from your palms into your shoulders. Keep your mouth on the mat. Squeeze your legs. Straighten those knees. Push back through the toes. Lift your legs up. Good. Slowly lower down. Chin on the floor. Arms by your sides. Palms up. Touch your toes. Heels open. Head to the left. Soft gaze. Breathe into your belly. Feel your heart beat. Feel that wonderful circulation, blood moving into the upper body, the arms, elbows, wrists. Next is Purna Shalabhasana, full locust, chin on the mat, arms out to the sides like wings, palms down, squeeze your legs together. You look like a dragonfly. Activate the hip muscles here. Deep breath, arms, body, legs, head. Rise up until just your hips are on the floor. Good, look up, your body follows your eyes. Use your breath. On the inhales, open your chest. On the exhales, go up. Arms up, fingers in line with the crown of your head. Lock your knees, straighten your legs. Legs up, one more inhale, exhale, go up. Nice, slowly lower down. Good job, you guys. Arms by your sides, touch your toes, heels open, turn your head to the right. Soft gaze, breath is steady. Breathe into your belly. Next is Dhanurasana, bow pose. Chin on the mat, bend your knees, reach back, grab your feet from the outside. 5 fingers together. Bring your knees in close and take the time to really roll those upper inner thighs towards the ceiling, creating space in your sacrum. Take a deep breath, look up, kick your legs back and up. Relax your shoulders. Make this all about the kick. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop. Roll forward until you're on the soft part of your belly. Knees in close, toes in the center from the side. Use your breath. On the inhales, lift your chest. On the exhales, that's where you place your kick. Bring the knees in close, 6 inches between the knees and the feet. Look up more, head back more. One more big inhale, and then final exhale, kick. And slowly lower down. Chin on the floor, arms by your sides, touch your toes, heels open, turn your head to the left. Soft gaze, steady breath. All right, chin on the mat, reach forward, push yourself up, come up and kneel down at the top of your mat for Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm pose. Good, hands by the sides of your knees, separate your feet and sit down in between your feet. You might need to separate your knees as well. You can stay here leaning into your hands if your knees are tender, especially when it's not so warm. Be really careful with this pose. If your hips are on the floor and it feels okay, hands on your feet, thumbs inside, fingers outside, you can stay here or bring the right elbow down, left elbow down, take your time. Good, now lift the chest and drop the head back. You can stay here or bring the crown of your head to the mat and then slide onto your shoulders. Good, then you're gonna tuck your chin in and bring your arms over your head. Grab your opposite elbows over your head, pull them down and forward into the floor. As you look at your chest, neck flat, lift your chest, lift your abdomen, create a human bridge. If your knees are lifting, you can widen them. Just keep them on the floor here. Eventually they may come together. Bring your hands to your feet now, and then with the help of your elbows, slowly come up. Take your time, and then once you're up, turn around and lie down on your backs. Returning to that resting pose, soft gaze at one point, arms by the sides, palms up, feet open. Breathe into your belly. Coming into rest and digest. Think of this as your energy station. You know, like there's a gas station. Well, this is your energy station. So gather that prana. Let what you've done work for you. And we're going to do a sit-up. Feet together flexed. Inhale, arms overhead, hook your thumbs. Exhale, hold the breath out. Sit up, curl up, front ribs to pubic bone. Keep your feet flexed. Grab the toes, forehead to the knees. Turn around and kneel at the back of your mat for Ardha. Knees and feet together, hips on the heels. Arms overhead, sideways, palms together, cross your thumbs. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, come down, flat back, chin away from your chest, nice and slow. Try to touch your forehead to the floor first, then your pinkies. Press your palms together. Good, and push down and forward into your pinkies. Elbows and wrists lift off the mat, stretching your shoulders. Kind of squeeze those knees together and then sit your hips back to the heels as you push forward through the pinkies. It's going to help you get your hips back and down. Hug your heels in towards each other, spread the toes, make a nice connection into the low belly. Relax your face. You're bringing blood to the front of the brain. Good. Squeeze your knees. Inhale, slowly come up. Use your spine strength. Good. Arms down. Turn around and lie down on your backs. Soft gaze. Arms by your sides, feet open. Breathe into your belly. Feet together flexed. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, curl up. Strong legs. Good. Turn around and stand on your knees for Ustrasana. If the floor is hard, your knees need support, fold your mat up a couple times and kneel on your mat. 6 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Bring your hands to your hips, thumbs outside, fingers towards the floor. Tilt your pelvis forward here, so you're kind of lifting your tailbone up in the back. Lift your chest up. Deep breath, come back. Hug the elbows in close as you come back halfway. You can stay here with your hands on your hips, or one at a time, bring your hands to your heels. Grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Hug your upper arm bones into each other. Connect to the earth. Press your shins into your mat. Take a deep breath. Push the hips forward and lift your chest up. Create that even arc in the spine. Keep hugging those inner arm bones to each other. Reach through the chin. Look back. Look for the back of your mat. Look for your toes. Good. And then change hands on the hips. On your next exhale, pull your chest up, spine straight. Sit back. And then turn around and lie down on your backs. Just rest here. Breathe into your bellies. Whew. Notice what you notice here. For some of us, it may have been a while since you've done this. It might be a, oh, welcome home, or oh my God. All right, we're gonna do a sit-up, feet together, flexed. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, completely curl up. Push through the heels, strong legs. Good. Turn around and kneel at towards the back third of the mat. Good, knees and feet together, and if you're using your towel, you can wrap it over your heels. Grab your heels, thumbs outside, fingers inside. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and curl in, front ribs to pubic bone, forehead to knees, crown of the head on the floor. Keep your head there, lift your hips up and roll forward until your arms come as straight as they will go. Good, if there's a gap between the forehead and the knees and it feels okay, walk your knees up one by one. Bring the feet together, heels together, so your fingertips touch from the inside. Lift your shoulders up away from your ears. So that way you can kind of gently press through the crown of your head and lift out of your neck. You're curling into the belly. Press your hips up and pull. Press your hands into your feet. Pull, shoulders up, roll forward like a wheel. Good, inhale, slowly come up, hips to the heels. Chin rolls off the chest last. And then turn around and lie down on your backs. Soft gaze at one point. Palms up, feet open. Breathe into your belly. Rest here again in your prana station. Next time it's going to have to be John teaching so I can do this. Okay, feet together, flexed. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, curl up. Good, and then turn around with your legs in front of you for Janusasana with Paschimottanasana. Bring your right leg out corner-wise. Bend your left leg, heel at the groin, sole of the foot on the inner thigh. Arms overhead. Good, turn to the right, square yourself, reach down and grab your right foot. All 10 fingers interlaced a couple of inches below the toes, so bend your knee up if you need to get that grip. Straight leg doesn't matter. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, forehead to your knee. So just like standing, separate leg, forehead to knee. You can bend your knee to get this. Bend the elbows and necks to the calf muscle. That's going to help you pull into your navel center. Curl those front ribs in. Tuck your chin and press your forehead into the knee. Good. Roll those left side ribs towards the right inner thigh. That's going to ground your left knee towards the floor. Keep pressing the forehead into the knee on every exhale. Over time, sliding that heel away from you until eventually your leg is straight, knee locked, heel lifts off the floor in the air. Change, come up. Good. Switch sides. You can use your hands if you need to. Bending the right knee, sole of the foot on the inner thigh. Turn to the left, reach down, grab your foot, couple inches below the toes. Bend your knee if you need to. Exhale, tuck your chin, look at your stomach, curl in. Use those abdominal muscles, forehead to knee. So make sure that you're not using your shoulders here. When you bend those elbows in, you're just pulling more into the abdominal muscles. Your jaw is soft. Good. Turn those right side ribs towards the left inner thigh, grounding the right knee, squaring and pulling into the navel more. Each exhale, push the forehead into the knee over time, slowly bringing that leg straight. Change, arms up, bring both legs out in front of you, and exhale, lie down on your back. Hold the breath out and sit up. Good. Nice. So, Paschimottanasana. Grab your big toes from the inside with your peace fingers. Pull the toes. You might need to bend your knees like John is here so he can get his spine nice and straight, chest up. Good. Turn your pinky toes towards your ears, feet flat. Keep pulling. Keep stretching your spine forward. Press the upper thighs down, tilting the pelvis forward. So we're stretching the spine rather than compressing the front of the spine. Chin away from your chest, look forward here. So your spine goes where your eyes go. Find one point straight ahead. If you don't have the mirror, just pretend like the mirror is there. Good. And if you're ready on your next exhale, bend those elbows down next to your calf muscles. Each exhale, draw into the navel. Each inhale, stretch the front body forward, spine forward, eventually belly on the thighs, chest to the knees. And if you got your chest on your knees, look at your toes and pull, stretch, and change. Slowly come up and then turn around and lie down on your backs. Soft gaze. Breathe into the belly. Okay, feet together, flexed. Inhale. Exhale, curl up, strong legs. There you go. Turn around and come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend the left knee, right heel up and over the left knee corner. Your toes point straight ahead. Point your left toes behind you and try to get both hips even on your mat. Yeah, good. Bring your right hand to the base of your spine, fingers face out. Push down and sit up. Left arm up and over the knee. Push your knee back with your elbow. So look down, turn at the wrist, see if you can grab your knee. If not, you're just gonna reach. You can grab towel on your mat. Eventually, ankle, knee, hand, all three things touch. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, draw the belly and twist, gazing softly over your right shoulder off into the distance. Each inhale, lengthen your spine, create space between the vertebrae. Each exhale, draw the belly in and twist. Keep pointing those left toes to keep the left knee grounded towards your mat. One more inhale, sit up. And then as you're ready, exhale, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind. Good, and switch sides. Bend the right knee, left heel up and over the right knee corner. Heel touches that corner of the knee, toes point straight ahead. Point your right toes behind you. Try to get your hips even. Left hand to the base of your spine, fingers face out. Push into that hand so you can sit up. It's a little kickstand. And then right arm up and over the knee. Push the knee back, turn at the wrist. See if you can grab your knee or reach. Eventually, all of those three things touch. Big inhale, sit up. Exhale, draw the belly and twist. Softly gazing over your left shoulder. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Bring that chin slightly in and back. That's going to direct a lot of energy up the spine, especially when you inhale. You're bringing length in the spine. On the exhales, twisting. Good. Keeping those toes pointed on the right foot, right knee down. One more inhale. Exhale, twist, and then change. Turn around and lie down. Soft gaze, palms up, feet open, belly breath. Feet together, flex. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, curl up. And come up and sit in the middle of your mat for the final breathing exercise. Kapalabhati, full shining breath. All right, hands on the knees. You can sit cross-legged too if you need to. Hands on the knees, elbows straight, shoulders back, chest up, spine straight, chin in slightly. Look at the floor about 4 feet in front of you. Just one set here. We'll start slow and go faster. Inhale and blow. have you come lying down in Shavasana, and I'm going to let you stay here as long as you like. So we'll just exit, you get yourself comfortable, okay? Do whatever you need to do to set yourselves up. You can let your arms and legs spread open a little wider this time. If you have something to cover your eyes, that might be nice, not necessary. And close your eyes. So coming into you now, the ultimate rest and digest. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga experience with us today. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you, thank you. Deep peace to you. Namaste.
Namaste. Okay, now, are we off? Okay, now just continue the class because I'm filming it, so continue. Just, I'll go to black, but then take me out of it, as you normally would. You know, start to deepen your breath, that whole thing.
You want me to add a relaxation sequence?
No, I'll just edit a black spot and some music.
Oh, okay.
And we can close with an Om too.
You're so
On camera. You can bring me out of it anytime, okay?
Start to deepen your breath, returning to the physical body. Gently move your fingers and toes, circling the ankles and wrists. Just roll them in one direction, then another. Then reach your arms overhead. Big inhale, stretch into the body. Nice. And then exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe shimmy on the hips a little bit here. And we're going to take a couple of optional twists. On your inhale, and then exhale, drop your knees to the left and bring your right arm out. Left hand holding the right knee, head to the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your knees to your chest, use your navel. Exhale, knees to the right. Left arm out, head to the left. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale. Inhale, knees to chest. Good. And your choice here to roll to one side and come up, or just rock up. Find a comfortable seated position, and we will tune out with one Om and Shanti, 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 meaning peace. Press your palms together at heart center, sit up nice and tall. Inhale to begin. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, thank you. Namaste.